Hello, everybody. So, you usually hear Mario's voice in videos, so it's going to be mine today because this is my suggestion, and I've been badgering my husband for these little dinosaurs for a long time. So, we actually went and bought a chicken coop because we're going to add a couple of chickens to our cute little homestead here. And we ended up going to Tractor Supply and buying the Guardian coop. So we had been looking at coops for a while. We had been contemplating and doing a lot of research. And the reason why we chose this Guardian coop from Tractor Supply was because when it comes to chickens, where they roost, where they get broody in the coop, it's not always about the coop, it's always about the free run. And so the good thing about this coop is that you can remove the front panels and you can build on and extend a free run and eventually lead it to another coop, and just it's kind of a cyclical cycle with chicken people. You just end up getting more coops. So this is our first start coop. We'll kind of keep up to date like how it's going, how great it is to protect our flock, and how truly predator resistant it is. So
are we gonna leave it just like that, or are we gonna do more to it?
We'll start here. We'll start with this, and then we'll work our way into, I think, building into.
But we're gonna add the mesh.
Yeah.
We're not gonna leave it with that hole like that.
Yeah, because the holes are way too big. So like if you had a raccoon, my hand fits in here. So imagine a raccoon, or imagine, I don't know, a bobcat. Like that could startle a chicken. So you need to wrap coops like this, which are just the foundation. You need to wrap them in hardware cloth.
Hardware cloth, yeah. 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter. I think smaller the better.
1/4 inch, yeah.
Yeah, I think the smaller the better, just because it's just more protective for the
How hard was it to build?
Well, okay. Where do you want to start?
We're not beginners, right? We're beginners in this, I meant.
Let's take a look at the bottom here, which you can see that they're 4x4s, right? So 4x4x10s is what we used, and one 4x4x6 in the back. So what we had to do, because the land back here, we put the chicken coop in the back, because I think our plan is we want a rooster or two. Because that's how they reproduce, and with the kind of chickens that we'll get, we'll have broody silkies. So but yeah, so we used 2 4x4x10s, and we also used a 4x4x6 in the back, and it leveled out wonderfully, but that was probably the hardest part of the whole thing. So this is inside the chicken coop, and that was a monstrosity to put together too.
Try to figure it out.
So you have the roost. What do we call these? The roosting.
Where they sleep. I forgot the name of that. They will know.
Yeah.
We're very new.
We're very new, but yes. So they have their roosting branch. I'm gonna call them roosting branches, and then they've got their broody coops here. So that's where they can lay their eggs. I think it's pretty spacey for however many. I think we want 8 to start. I think that's a good number. It's an even number. I like even numbers. Just remember that.
What kind?
We're gonna do, well, I know they're pretty and they don't produce in very many, but they're incubators. They're well-known incubators. Silky chickens, which are Bantam chickens, they are the best broody chickens you will ever have. I've researched that they are very good mother chickens. They will sit and try and brood or hatch anybody's eggs. So if you have a Jersey Red or a Rhode Island Red or whatever, they're gonna sit on those eggs and they're gonna try and hatch them because they want to be broody. I've also been told that they actually do lay a good amount of eggs, but once they go broody, it's hard for them to lay because it puts their body into shock. So that's that. Also has good ventilation here. because we were worried about windows too, so we don't have to really.
So this is what we gotta cover it all around.
Yeah. So that's the hardware cloth.
What do you think the quality looks like?
It smells like
Actual wood.
Smells like lumber.
Yeah.
So it's legit. Like, I think it's heavy. So carrying these pieces from the car to back here,
I'm all the way over there.
you could not, like, you needed somebody else to help you. Like, it would take, it's an all-day affair if you had nobody to help you.
It was a over 600 pound, like a pallet, but it wasn't a pallet. They used the floor as a pallet. What is that?
So this is the latch hatch to access eggs. So this is where you would collect your eggs or see if they're actually laying eggs. And then another part about this too is that, because I think this is easy for me. So imagine if it was for a raccoon. So I have to brainstorm more on that. Maybe something to lock that or wire it shut at night. Yeah. But other than that, roof is pretty good. It's, what did it say? It was
Things like PVC
piping?
plastic or something.
Yeah.
Looks really nice. Took us what, like 4 hours to build it?
Well, it took 2 to be 4 hours, right? So that's inside.
What's your height?
I'm 5'7".
So if you go in there, would you be able to stand? Oh, no, you will hit yourself. So that's the only thing. You gotta be careful. But once you're in there, I think you can stand up. Right in the middle.
Well, you got the frame here.
You got another frame right over there.
So, I mean, you are in danger in 2 spots. When you enter
and in the middle.
Center. Yeah. So, that's their little entrance to the coop. This is probably the coolest little, I've never seen this handle before on a chicken coop. They've gotten really creative with chicken coops. They've actually made them automatic. So you can actually program them.
We could probably change it and put automatic.
Over time, but
yeah.
This is just beginner level. So
super beginner. Look at that. Look at that.
That's how you open it. I think it's cool. It's probably old retro technology. That's what they'll probably say for a chicken coop, because everything's automatic now. You can time program your door, stuff like that. So just really, really nifty starting coop, I think. We'll definitely keep y'all posted. That's pretty much it. It came out pretty well. I can't complain with the installation part.
What about the manual?
I think the manual was good.
Yeah,
I think the manual, it was, for reading, it was good. For visual people, I think it was really good because I'm visual.
Yep.
So I thought the manual was easy to follow and very fluid in its approach and ability to lead us on to constructing this whole thing. But yeah.
All right, awesome. Once again, this is the Produce Guardian Chicken Coop right there. It comes in 2 colors, white and brown. Anything else?
No, that's it. This is the start of a chicken adventure for us. So, my family, my uncle grew up, when I was growing up, my uncle had chickens and they had a blast. My cousins had a blast raising chickens. I think it's good, just from a wholesome point of view. Like, you get your own eggs. You can, if you want to have them for multi-purpose, you could, you're comfortable buying your chicken at the store? No, you have them here in the back. So you can, what you're eating, what you're producing, where it's coming from. That's always that's the bread and butter for a lot of things. So that's it.